Alright, so this time, for this mod, we've got something very different. You can see the rear light cluster is out here, because if I come around here, look at that baby that I've got. How much better does that look? I think that looks phenomenal personally. Now, I've come across an issue. Let me just put that back in there. The issue is basically at the moment in time, so I've pulled this out. We've got two of these that fit. And then if I just pop that there a second, basically what's going on is these two fit, this one and this one, that's no problem, but the third one, I have no idea what to do. I've tried taking the bulb out, because if you look on the back here, you will see that there is a adapter, and I've not been sent a wiring harness with the car at all, so I'm a bit stumped on what to do here, to be honest. I'm probably going to take that back inside with me, but yeah, I'm a bit stumped on what to do with that, so I'm probably going to end up hitting the internet, or I'll just install them now and probably get back to it at a later date, because I really want these things to be on the car. Now, I've been waiting a hell of a long time for them, but yeah, well, we'll just see what happens. I'll go and do some research, and then I'll cut back into the video. Proper footwear on this time, and I've actually completed it. That's the first light installed, and honestly, it looks absolutely phenomenal. You can probably notice though, I've got one light hole missing there. Basically, the story behind that is, if I show you on the original light cluster, there's a small hole here which is for what is the reverse light, and they're actually different hole sizes on here, so they don't actually fit up. So these two fit, and that's how you get your LED light bars, but that doesn't fit, and it's meant to go in there, so it does look a bit stupid. So I'm going to have to try and find one of these adapter sizes. I'm not sure what they're called, but I'm sure I can find them. But it does actually work for now. I will do that off camera, because it isn't extremely boring in my opinion, part of the video. So I'm going to show you now exactly what I've done with this one, and you can just watch it along with me. So you just need your little, you can do it with a little 3/8, just get your socket set, and then begin to undo these two bolts. Okay, they just pop out like so, and then the cluster is actually free. All you've got to do is remove a pin, which is there, and one there as well, but I'll show you how to do that. You've just got to gently just pry it open. You can do it with a soft screwdriver with a cloth around it if you want, but I've not got such things on this. I'm just going to have to use my hands and just cut into the video whenever it does pop free. Okay, there's the first one. That was the top one that pops out. I think the top ones always do pop out first. And then the bottom one's quite a bit awkward to get to. Awkward little thing it is. There we go. You can see it's quite large. I very nearly broke that then. Very nearly broke that, but there we go. That's bent back into place. Okay, so here's what the back of the light cluster looks like. What you want to do is literally pop out these three, and where they're threaded into these little clips here, like you can see where my thumb was. Just literally undo the whole lot, and that's it. The whole lot just comes sliding straight out of there. If you thread that through the top of this little clippy looking thing here. Weirdly enough, I didn't actually have to do this on the left hand side. This is just on the right hand side, but yeah, that's all you need, and then you can quite literally ditch this thing if you want, but don't keep it. That's a Walls Workshop pro tip. Alright, then you're going to want to grab your new cluster and rip open the cellophane. God, I love opening new car parts. It's like Christmas, but car parts. That's all Christmas really ever is, to be honest. I don't ask for anything else. Right, dash that in there. Then you'll probably find that you've got some little covers that peel away just like so. They never peel away in one go, which is quite annoying. But that's good enough coverage for us. Again, that one is positioned absolutely terribly. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is sort out the actual main bulb itself, which does become these three lines here. And to do that, very easy. What you've got to do is take this bulb out. This one's looking rather knackered anyway. You want to take that one out, and then very hastily this fits into that little socket there. But we're going to come back to this because it's easy to actually get the other two positioned in first. So the second one is the indicator, and that's going to sit in this little slot here. Let's get rid of that crap. Yeah, the indicator is going to sit on the little inside slot, so we'll just we'll squeeze that in there now loosely for a bit. Obviously, because it is aftermarket parts, they're not going to be the best fits in the world, so just do bear with them. Try and keep your hair on as much as possible, because it could get a bit irritating if you've never done something like this before, but don't sweat. The Google search engine is always at your disposal. They are awkward little buggers to get in, but I think we're in there almost. Okay, that's the first one in. Second one, this is your reverse light. Unfortunately, I have, like I said earlier, I haven't got the thing that fits in there, so you're literally just going to have to slot that in. And this third one, I hope to God the GoPro picks it up, but what you want to do is you want to just get these two contacts to touch here by simply plugging it in like that, and you'll see when it's in the right place, it'll snag behind that little pin there, and it will actually lock into place. So just like that, and there you go. That is locked into place. All three are in place, and now you just want to position her right back in there, get her all lined up, make sure that bottom pin's lined up. We'll try and get that in first, because that is the most awkward to get. So I do apologise if you can't see anything, because it is such an awkward angle, but I think there's one, and there is the other. And now all you do is simply chuck back in your two 10mm, and Bob is your uncle. All the rubbish cleared up, and this is the first time that I'm going to be seeing this, and wow, look at her, she looks phenomenal. That absolutely really does look phenomenal. Very pleased with that. I might go back to that one and just sort out that hole, because I know you can get away with it on that side but not on that side. But my God, guys, I'm very happy with that. Let's have a look and see what our lights look like. So we'll try our side lights. Oh my God, guys, look at that. It looks 10 times better. It actually does look 10 times better. And then obviously your brake lights and your reverse lights are them too. And yeah, good. Oh my goodness, guys, if you want them, I will leave a link in the description to these, because honestly they look sick, and I can't wait to do a photo shoot with these either. Expect a big photo shoot. I'll put my Instagram in the description as well. It's at Wall's Workshop. I should get some stickers for the car so you can see it really. But yeah, there's the biggest of the modifications. Now on to one that you've just got a sneak peek of. Also a quick little update, the Dusties are gone, and these are the only Dusties that are actually left. There is two left. One of them got nicked, and the other one, I was a complete idiot, and I'll show you what I did. So this one got nicked, one's come off there. Get back to this one in a second, and I think this is the other one over here. I said that in the right order. Yeah, this one, I've actually had to have a new valve been put in there. You can probably tell that it's quite new. What I did was, because the Dusty was stuck out so hard, I was reversing, and it caught up against the raised curb. It bent, and it ripped it out, and my tyre went flat, and I lost all air. I just thought I'd make that known. If you are going to use Dusties like these, please be careful parking next to curbs, or get your Swift Sport some curb feelers. That'll be pretty sick to see one of these with curb feelers, to be fair. Now this next mod, you can probably hear my ACC going off. We're in a completely different location now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to engage full ignition. The fuel lights just come on. I'm going to turn these all the way on, put that on, and Swift owners will already know what I'm doing. I'm turning the fog lights on. I'm turning on for a reason. I'll leave that there, because I have done red ones. How sick do they look? I know I've got a daytime running light up there out, and I know it's a xenon bulb, and I need to investigate that actually, because I don't think it's the bulb. I think it is a bit more than the bulb, so if anyone can shed some light on that, that'd be appreciated. Yeah, that's pretty much just a showcase. I'm going to do a quick photo shoot with this at some point actually. Probably not going to do it in this video, it's just a little mod showcase. So yeah, I've done these lights, and honestly it's such a cheap and easy mod to do. You can buy the film for a few quid, literally a few quid off the internet, get a hairdryer and heat shrink it round, and just go around with a knife and cut it off. It's honestly like a 10-minute job either side, not even that, and it makes the front of the car look so much more aggressive. And when it's driving down the road at night, my God, does it look good. I've got a video of it rolling down the road. It's potato quality because my mate sent it to me on Snapchat, but I'll throw it in anyway. Why not? Just so you can get an idea of what the car actually does look like at night time. I think it really does set the car's look off, especially from this angle where you can't see that blown little DRL up there, and just all the other lights are popping. I think it looks fantastic. We're still no further with this rear wiper delete, which I'm sure you've guessed, yes, that's the next one. Pretty much what happened was, I bought a rear wiper delete kit from Kill All Wipers, and I bought the the little sticker, like the arc sticker to go around it too, but honestly it didn't even arrive, which I'm quite disappointed at. I tried contacting them just to sort of say, you know, where is it, and like, has it even been shipped yet, and they never even bothered responding to me, which I'm quite disappointed about. So I took things into my own hands and I've done it the DIY way. I'm going to do it myself, and I've got my own bung, and I'm going to just make it work. I think I've got the right size. It looks roughly the right size, but if not, I've got a way we can fix it, and I'll throw it on the floor, why don't I? Yeah, so it's going to be my own little design, this, like a few of the things on the car, I like the exhaust. You just have to do that sometimes, so I just guess we're going to have to fit it and see how it goes. I've chosen a shocking morning to try and attempt this, because it's raining, but I don't think we're going to have the time and every time, so I'm just going to try and pop these covers off really quick, just to see what size that is, so I can take it out of the glass. It does feel a bit strange to yank these things out, but it does just come out, no problem, just like that. And then we're left with where the wiper motor should be. Oh no, sorry, that is the wiper motor, I've not actually took that out yet, I should do that. And then we've obviously this bit here, so we need to take the wiper motor off, so I'll grab just the entire socket set, I think, and then we can come back to this little piece here. Hopefully you can see all this stuff, because I'm not sure what the angles and coverage is like in here, because it's a bit of a tight cramped space. But yeah, motor off, and then we want this little bugger out. I have unplugged it already, as you can see, and just tucked it up there, just nice and out of the way. Right, okay, there's the motor loose, and now all we've got to do is just pop it from this little housing here. What I'm going to do is, I know there's a little cover over this, so I'm going to pop that off first. Not sure if that makes any difference, but I know that is the easiest thing to do. It has it. You can see it's attached to the motor there. It's all a bit of a weird setup, but you can peel this off without bringing the motor with you like that. I'd do that first, and then the whole lot should just come out like that. I spoke very soon then, hopefully it's not bloody marks anything. I did not intend to do that, Jesus Christ. But we'll have a look. I don't think it's marked anyway, I can't see any scuffs or anything. The motor's alright, so we'd best keep that dry, 100%, because that's going back on the car, obviously, if it ever goes, God forbid that it does. Okay, so what we're left with here, we're left with just this little plug here. If we come out to the side, this is the bit that we need to remove, because it's absolutely enormous. Honestly, I don't know how to remove it. I'm not sure, honestly, so I think the best thing to do is just try and like undo it and just see what happens. I guess just get a massive socket round there, just try a 24 or something silly like that, just see if it pops over. No, we need one even bigger than that, because I've never done this before, so it's worth just trying every single possible angle. Surely it's not a 30, is it? These are like truck size bloody things, appears to be. Okay, so it's 1/2 inch. Let's see if this does absolutely anything. Flick that the other way. Okie dokie. Pop that over the end there. Yeah, that has done something. I'm not sure what it's done, but it has done something. I'm just going to grab the other end of it just in case it decides to go flying off. But yeah, that's this nut removed. And that should just push through like that. Yep, that's correct. I've made a terrible choice of clothing today as well. I'm going to get dirt all over my bloody white hoodie. I'll spud it down again. So that's just left us with this, which should just pop out like that. And that's it. You've got a gaping hole there. Let's cover that in the time being. I've got myself a little bung, and I hope this does fit, because if it doesn't, then I'm a bit screwed and I've got to put this lot back together. So that should just cover that, and I know that first, that is way too big. That is absolutely enormous, that thing. Right, that's fine. Alright, so I'm finally back with a solution for my rear wiper delete, and this is it. This is what I've come up with. Basically what it is, it's just a little rubber grommet, and it's a 38mm rubber grommet that fits over the stock bung that's in the hole. It's a temporary solution, but I'm very happy with how it looks at the minute. It's better than that stupid wiper motor arm sticking out, and yeah, that amongst the red lights on a few other bits on these lights as well, is what I've been up to with the car on my own for quite a bit recently. There's a few more things to come, but I'm not going to spoil it too much. I've also been a complete impurist and put Nismo dusters on because, as you saw earlier in the video, 2 of them got nicks. I've burst that tyre valve and it was a complete disaster, and I just had them lying around, so I thought, why not chuck them on the car? But yeah, that's it. This is what Susie looks like at the moment. And yeah, stay tuned for more updates. There's going to be some big things coming for this thing, hopefully relatively soon. So subscribe for that, like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later.